Welcome back to Tesla Shorts Time Daily, episode 459, coming to you from Vancouver. It's May 2nd, 2026. There's a lot to cover in Tesla land today. The final Model X to roll off the line carries a hidden tribute with factory signatures under its garnet red paint. The very last Tesla Model X is rolling off the production line. The factory team signed the bare metal bodywork before it receives its iconic garnet red paint. This marks the end of a model that introduced falcon wing doors and a massive panoramic windshield. Those innovations set a new standard for what an electric SUV could do in terms of design and space. The signatures offer a personal touch from the people who built the vehicle. It closes a chapter on a vehicle that set new expectations for electric SUVs. The final unit carries that human element as production of this model comes to a close. While Tesla wraps up one chapter in its vehicle lineup, its core technology is quietly creating revenue in unexpected places. Tesla recorded up to $573 million in revenue from business dealings with SpaceX and xAI in 2025. This figure comes from the company's filings detailing those transactions. It shows Tesla's hardware and software finding uses outside its own cars. This adds a meaningful revenue stream that goes beyond traditional vehicle sales. The practical ties between Musk's companies are clear in these dealings. What Tesla contributes to those relationships stands out in the reported numbers. Those cross-company connections reflect Tesla's broader tech strengths, which are now showing up in its commercial vehicle efforts. This kind of activity helps diversify Tesla's income sources in a significant way. Tesla is rolling out a new base charger for the Semi alongside ramped-up mass production. The 125 kilowatt unit serves as an overnight charging solution for longer stops at warehouses and fleet yards. It is priced more affordably than the 1.2 megawatt megacharger used for quick 30-minute boosts. This gives operators practical options depending on how their trucks are scheduled. The development supports the stepped-up manufacturing as more vehicles head to customers. Before we move on, let's apply first principles thinking to why these charging choices matter for the Semi's future. The base charger is priced from $40,000 for 2 units. This compares to $188,000 for a megacharger setup. Matching charger type to truck dwell times and routes is key to making the switch from diesel viable. The 125 kilowatt base charger handles longer dwell times at warehouses and distribution centers. The 1.2 megawatt megacharger supports quick 30-minute en route boosts. Tesla designs both the truck and the chargers in-house. This allows the system to be optimized end-to-end rather than relying on outside suppliers. Getting charging costs and locations right could be the practical factor that makes the Semi appealing to businesses. Practical details like these will determine how quickly fleets adopt the Semi, but new hardware always comes with early growing pains. A driver is openly questioning whether Teslas remain cheaper to drive than gas cars as U.S. fuel prices rise. This kind of real-world pushback keeps the conversation focused on total ownership costs. Those costs include electricity rates and maintenance expenses over time. Tesla's position still rests on lower running expenses for many drivers. Shifting energy prices can change how people see the math in practice. Owners are weighing the savings on fuel against other factors like insurance and repairs. These conversations help clarify the real benefits for potential buyers considering the switch. These kinds of real-world conversations are also playing out on social media, where owners are sharing everything from software updates to custom looks. One example is the full self-driving version reaching everyday users. Sawyer Merritt pointed out that the vast majority of people with the latest version 14.3.2 software are not influencers. This shows it is in regular drivers' cars now. The scale of adoption becomes clearer with this information. More regular users means greater variety in driving conditions and feedback. It helps put the progress into perspective for the broader market. Tesla is making refinements to the full self-driving disengagement menu. The latest software update makes the menu smaller and less intrusive. Drivers have an easy way to dismiss it when it appears. These small changes show Tesla listening to driver feedback. The aim is to make the system more user-friendly overall. Such updates improve the experience for those using the technology daily. Owners are also personalizing their Teslas with custom looks. Sawyer Merritt went with Stealth Gray and added a matte paint protection film. This gives the vehicle a unique and distinctive finish. It is a cool example of how owners are making their cars their own. Customizations like this add to the appeal for many enthusiasts. There is a challenge worth discussing involving a brand new Cybertruck. It was involved in a crash linked to steering failure during the production ramp-up. Early incidents like this stand out as a reminder that production vehicles can still hit snags in hardware or software. These moments matter because they test how quickly Tesla can gather data and respond with fixes. The company has a history of using real-world incidents to improve through updates. However, it also keeps the focus on consistent quality as output grows. It will be interesting to see how this is addressed in the coming weeks. This kind of event invites scrutiny, but also provides valuable learning opportunities. Before we go, keep an eye on any updates regarding the semi-mass production and how fleets are responding to the new charging options. Tomorrow, we will look at further developments in these areas. Cool. That's your Tesla news for today. TSLA closed at $390.82, up $9.44, 2.5%. If you found this useful, a rating or review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify really helps new listeners find the show. You can also find us on X at Tesla Shorts Time. I'm Patrick in Vancouver. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow. This podcast is curated by Patrick but generated using AI voice synthesis of my voice using 11 Labs. The primary reason to do this is I unfortunately don't have the time to be consistent with generating all the content and wanted to focus on creating consistent and regular episodes for all the themes that I enjoy, and I hope others do as well.